every well-known public figure has had their fair share of scandalous moments. And in 2018, one particular politician had a pretty major one. A BuzzFeed video had been released of former President Barack Obama calling current President Donald Trump a total and complete dipshit in a formal public video. And many viewers watching were shocked at the utterly out-of-character comment from the former president. And they were rightfully shocked, given that Obama didn't actually say those words at all. Halfway through the video, it was revealed that it instead was the writer and director of the acclaimed film Get Out, Jordan Peele. According to an International Business Times article from April 17, 2018, Peele's mouth and voice had been edited on to considerably less scandalous footage of the politician, creating what is known to be a deepfake. In simple words, a deepfake is classified as a crafted video of somebody doing or saying something that didn't actually happen. The aforementioned video of Obama had taken over 56 hours of work for BuzzFeed. But despite the amount of time that went into producing this video, creating deepfakes continues to be easier by the day. We've all encountered fake images, but the concept of not being able to trust moving video footage is compelling, if not slightly unnerving. So today, we are going to decipher the technology behind deepfakes, decode the social and political effects, before finally examining the future implications of fake videos. Thanks to technology, the concept of creating believable fake videos is now in arm's reach of not only special effects artists, but daily internet users. The fake news phenomenon began in 2014 with a graduate student named Ian Goodfellow, according to a Guardian article from November 12, 2018. Goodfellow explored machine learning techniques called generative adversarial network, otherwise known as GAN, in which existing data sets are utilized to produce new data algorithms. For example, thousands of photos of a single person are constructed into a fresh image that isn't an exact copy of any of the previous photos, therefore allowing the user to generate this brand new footage of the individual. And GAN's impressive technology remained in the research community for artificial intelligence up until 2017. During this year, digitally altered pornographic videos began to be posted on Reddit, according to a New York Times article from March 4, 2018. People were editing certain celebrities' faces onto the bodies of porn stars. To do this, they were using FakeApp, an app that employs TensorFlow, which is a free editing software released to the public. And after appearing on Reddit in January of 2018, FakeApp had over 120,000 downloads. Through the system of trial and error, the app teaches itself to perform facial recognition tasks to produce relatively realistic face swaps with very few signs of manipulation. But despite this impressive technology, a simple yet temporary way has been discovered in order to detect fake videos. Sui Liu, the director of the Computer Vision and Machine Learning Lab at the University of Albany, revealed in a Business Times article from August 30th, 2018, that it's all about the blinking. In healthy conditions, an average adult blinks between 2 and 10 seconds. However, this blinking rate would either be completely abnormal or completely absent in a deepfake. So Liu and his colleagues developed an algorithm for noticing the blinking, and it has performed at over a 95% accuracy rate. Just as quickly as users are fabricating deepfakes, programmers are keeping the pace up to challenge their authenticity. So the technology behind creating fake videos does not fail to impress, but it's still crucial to decode the social and political effects of such media. Mainstream media has the habit of objectifying women, and this new innovation has not been an outlier. The violating nature of fake pornographic videos has been observed by Reddit. In a Motherboard article from February 11, 2018, they speculate how no consideration is spared for the female actresses whose faces are involuntarily being projected into porn. So as a result, Reddit took the initiative to ban deepfakes from their site, according to a BBC article from February 11, 2018. And similarly, on the political side, a handful of politicians have been vocal about their wariness of deepfakes. Eileen Donahoe, the former U.S. ambassador to the United Nations Human Rights Council, told CNBC in an interview in late December of 2018 that she interprets deepfakes as the next generation in this fake news phenomenon on social media. And Donahoe's concerns are then reflected in a letter that 3 congresspeople sent to the Director of National Intelligence on September 13, 2018. Adam Schiff, Stephanie Murphy, and Carlos Cobello had constructed a letter requesting an investigation into any confirmed or suspected use of forged videos when relating to any foreign or domestic political leaders. Within the text, they acknowledge the potential deepfakes have to threaten authenticity inside the nation. Deepfakes have undoubtedly triggered unease into the political climate. However, it's tough to determine whether this unease stems from concrete political harm they've already inflicted versus the mere possibility they have to significantly generate damage. As Chief Technologist Aviv Ovadia states, the greatest threat is not that people will be deceived, but that they will come to regard everything as deception. So after scrutinizing these social and political effects, we now can examine the future implications of deepfakes. Understandably, a remarkable amount of the discourse surrounding them has been cynical, specifically relating to future elections. Near the end of 2018, the group Advanced Skilled Initiative Data Science developed an online poll in which users listened to several impersonations of Donald Trump, such as Alec Baldwin's imitation, John D. Domenico's, or a computer-generated voice based on those impressions. And out of the 267 participants, 90% of them found the voice generated by algorithms more convincing than Baldwin's impression from SNL. Computer-generated video and audio have the ability to fool internet users and could easily be utilized in the 2020 election, especially considering lawmakers have had challenges when facing certain issues in the past. According to an article from The Hill on February 7, 2018, a bipartisan bill meant to increase political ad transparency and curb fake news had trouble gaining any notable traction within Congress. While lawmakers have called for action against deepfakes, it's tough to determine whether any effective legislation will be enacted in the near future. But even though deepfakes have triggered an alarm for the future, not all of the response surrounding them has been negative. The aforementioned Guardian article discusses Christian Theobald, who is a part of a research group within the field, and how he focuses on the tangible difference deepfakes could create for the entertainment industry. Deep video portraits could be used to enhance dubbing in foreign films, advance face editing for post-production, and boost special effects within movies. They could even aid in finishing a movie on the chance that a tragedy occurs relating to one of the actors. And misuses of the technology were acknowledged by the research group. But the doors open for entertainers and editors have formed countless new opportunities. Regardless of personal opinion, whether this is a technology to be acclaimed or something to be feared, one thing that everyone can agree on is no matter the direction the future travels, deepfakes will unquestionably have some sort of presence. Today, we've deciphered the technology behind deepfakes, decoded the social and political effects before finally examining the future implications. Understanding the way this technology functions in our society is vital for the future. At the rate it's developing and impacting our society, it's our responsibility to keep up to date with the new information arising. Who knows? Maybe maybe Barack Obama really does think Donald Trump is a complete dipshit. But he would never say that in a formal public video. By embracing the responsibility we have to stay informed on this new technology, we will have the ability to determine what is completely authentic footage versus what is simply a deepfake.